So Triple H from the professional wrestling world, I know some people say, professional wrestling? That's so not relevant in 2025. Okay, whatever. But he met with President Donald Trump for health and wellness. In the professional wrestling world, you're used to seeing people cower to Triple H. You're used to seeing people, kiss his ass, be intimidated by him because he's a high-ranking person who's in a position of authority. But, when he met with President Donald Trump, he was on his best behavior. He appeared intimidated. Donald Trump is an intimidating figure, not only because he's the President of the United States of America, but also because he's just a scary guy, And you really don't see Triple H, shaking in his boots, intimidated by people too often. That's very rare to see. Usually everybody's intimidated by him. And somebody said, oh no, he wasn't intimidated, you're just projecting. I'm like, okay, let's say hypothetically speaking, you were called into the White House to meet with the president, and Donald Trump was there, J.D. Vance was there, and you're in a room. I mean, everybody would be intimidated. That would be a really intimidating place to be, situation to be in. You'd be shaking in your boots. You'd be scared. You're meeting with the president. You're meeting with the vice president. You get butterflies in your stomach. You'd be on your best behavior. And some people are saying, nah, that's not true. I'd go in there, all aggressive. I'd give domineering handshakes. I'd exert my dominance, try to show I'm the powerful one in the room. I'm like, if you say so. I know when I go on job interviews, and it's just some job in marketing, around the neighborhood, I often get butterflies in my stomach. I want to be on my best behavior, and I'm intimidated by the person in position of power. Imagine meeting with the President of the United States of America, one of the most powerful, maybe the most powerful person in the world, and J.D. Vance, and you go in there, and they're talking to you. You'd want to be on your best behavior. You wouldn't want to make a mistake. You'd be intimidated. The president, and Donald Trump in general, is just an intimidating figure. And that's a good thing. You don't want a president who's a pushover, who's a walkover, who you could, but, I don't think anybody's going to walk into the White House and meet with the president and the vice president and exert their... I think you're going to want to be on your best behavior, and you're going to be intimidated.